So we've just moved house and we wanted to mount the TV on the wall right here. Now the issue with that is we haven't really got much space and the TV would have come quite out, so we'd probably end up hitting our head off the TV. So we were looking at different options, and one of the options we had was a projector. Now we looked at like a big brand one, would have been like £500, like a portable one. And I looked at the reviews of that, and it wasn't very bright, it wasn't very good. So I had a look on Amazon, and the number one projector on Amazon was a Wimus P62. So we bought it. Now, so this is going to be the review of the Wimus P62, or Wimus, or however you call it. And yeah, if you do enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know if you've got it, let me know whatever your thoughts and feelings are on this. But yeah, we're going to go over the brightness, look at different lighting conditions, the built-in speakers, and I'm going to show you that, and we're going to do some tests and see how it is.
Okay, so let's actually get into it. First of all, I would like to state that I am in no way a projector expert. I don't know much about projectors. I know quite a bit about TVs and monitors and stuff, but not much about projectors. But we are going to go over the listed specifications and details for this projector. This is the Wimus or Wimus P62, and it advertises 30,000 lumens or 780 ANSI lumens, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, which both seem to work fine. 12-watt stereo speakers. I mean, the speakers aren't amazing by any means necessary, but they are perfectly fine. If you want to take it out into the garden or, move it about, then the speakers will do well in most scenarios. But if you've got it set up at home in your room or whatever, I would advise getting, your own speakers or a, surround sound or whatever you want to do, just rather than using the speakers from the thing. But they're perfectly serviceable. If you're not too asked about how good the sound is, then it's fine, The audio's fine, it's clear enough. It also has auto keystoning and auto focus. Both seem to work pretty fine. As with a lot of auto things, auto focus and stuff like that, it's always better to manually do it, and you normally get it, more clearer or more straight, should I say. However, honestly, it works perfectly fine. It advertises screen sizes from 50 inches to 300 inches. We've got it at around 75 inches, and it's great, works great. I've not tested it on like a big wall or anything. We've just got it on that wall, 75 inches of screen, and it works great. It advertises a 1080p resolution, which I would agree with. And it says it has 4K. It supports 4K, which I assume is a 4K input. However, I do have it plugged into my Xbox One S, which does support 4K output. Therefore, theoretically, it should allow 4K and then just downscale it. But the Xbox was just showing it as 1080p. So, it says 4K, probably 1080p. But looks clear enough. Again, now with the rear I/O, or whatever you want to call it, on the back of the projector, you have two HDMI ports, which can both be, activated with the remote. And you can also set the software to automatically open or automatically launch on one of the HDMIs. So when you turn the projector on, it automatically goes into HDMI 1, for example, which is very useful. It's got two USB ports. I'm not sure what specification it is, but I'm going to assume USB 2.0. And I believe this is so you can plug a USB in and watch videos or whatever, listen to music. It has all them options in the software. It also seems to power a Amazon Fire Stick, which I tested out before. It has a 3.5mm audio port, audio jack. So if you want to plug in a speaker or whatnot, you could do that. It has an AV port, and it comes with like an AV to RCA 3 adapter. Not seen or used one of them in years, but it has the option. And it seems to have like an IR receiver on the back. Now, I don't know why or what it's used for. I'm pretty sure the remote isn't IR because I've been pointing it at the wall to do the options, out of habit from used to being used to the TV. So you just point it at the TV or the projector screen, whatever. And yeah, it seems to work. With IR, you typically have to point it at the device, at the receiver. So don't know why there's a receiver on the back, but there seems to be. But yeah, that's the ports. Of course, it's got the power cable as well. Okay, so now we're going to move back to the phone where the audio isn't going to be as good, but then I can show you the screen and we will start with showing you the main menu, going through all the options, and then we'll do tests, showing it in a bright lit room, showing it in a dark room, medium lit room, and, showing you stuff like that. Yeah, let's get into it. This is how it is in a very well lit room. We do have very bright white lights above us. But you can see, it's not perfect, but it's still kind of watchable. And it looks a bit washed out. And colours aren't too deep, but it's somewhat usable as background. Okay, this is it with the lights dimmed quite a bit. They're on the 10%, but it doesn't look too much different, to be fair, from the phone at least. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. We got loads of lights on in the room, and it's watchable. Pretty good. Here we have a video in a kind of medium lit room. I have all my PC and stuff on. And you can see it's pretty clear. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect for you guys. You ain't going to see exactly how I see it because it is being recorded rather than, seeing it with your eyes. As you can see, it's pretty good. Pretty clear. Looks good. Not too bad. But then we're going to try in a completely dark room. Okay, and this is pretty much a near enough pitch black room. As you can see, the projector itself does light up the room significantly. But yeah, it's perfectly watchable. Quite clear as well. Obviously, it's not no 4K OLED, but, what do you expect for £150? So, when you think about it, it looks beautiful, to be honest. For the price and the size of the screen. I'm going to show you the audio from the music using the traditional crab rave. Now this is normally where I would lie in bed, really, and this is the typical volume I would have it as. Turning it up a little. Okay, so that's kind of a preview of the video and sound. I know it's not the best recording scenario, but hopefully it gives you a good idea of how good this projector is. And that leads us into my thoughts. Overall, I think it's a very good projector. I am very happy that it only cost me £150. Very happy with it. Gonna use it. Hopefully it lasts a good while. We've had it for about a week. Audio's fine, but we are going to plug in our own audio devices. We've got like what they call a sound bar. We've got a sound bar that we need to connect to it. It is going to be through Bluetooth rather than having to run wires around the room. But yeah, overall, it's a very good projector. I'm quite happy with it. If you are after a cheap projector just to occasionally watch some stuff in the bedroom or wherever, this probably is a good buy. Now, if you did come find this review to purchase this projector to see other people's opinions, then please do consider clicking on the link if you are going to buy it. There will be a link in the description, a referral link, and it will give me a bit of a cutback. You don't have to, but if you're going to buy it, you might as well click on the link and support me. But yeah, overall, great projector. Don't have much to say. In terms of the negatives, probably it's got a little fan on it that you can hear, but once you have audio on, it pretty much goes away. You know, you can't hear it that loud. That's pretty much it. It's fine. It's exactly what I expected, if not more. The quality is perfectly fine. The contrast, the color space, it's all not amazing, but it's better than what I would expect for £150. And like I said, I went with this over a £500 one that I was looking at, simply because this one just looked and seemed better, and I think I agree with my decision. But yeah, if you are enjoying this video, or if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe for more tech news, tech reviews, tech stuff. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful day.